Welcome to Psychic Holistic Spotlight of Rhode Island. My name is Kathy. I'm your host for today. We also have Josie Way and Ken Demers co-hosting with me as well. We have a guest today that likes to play with crystals. She wire wraps them, and she basically can wire wrap anything that you have. She's been only doing this for a few years, if I'm correct. Her name is Lisa. She does have a Facebook page, so we'll get to that at some point today. So Lisa, can you just talk about a little bit how you got started with the wire wrapping?
Well, about 2 years ago, in actually I think it was 2020, the woman that I buy wire wrapping from New Hampshire, she put on a post on Facebook that she was going to teach. And I said, definitely, that was a no-brainer. But right before that, I actually surrendered because I'm a house cleaner, and I clean houses, and I'm getting older, and I was just like, what else universe there is out for me to be doing? I know that there's other, more stuff for me to be experiencing and doing. And literally within like a month that started happening, like people were put in my path, and I just, it just came. It kept coming, and I kept saying thank you.
So you took the class though, and it lived and lined up though, so you were able to get the customers for this. Is that what it is? Or you just started doing it though?
No, so it was one-on-one through Messenger. I was her only one.
Oh, okay.
During COVID.
Okay, for the class teacher.
And she taught me how to do it through Messenger. She was in New Hampshire, and I'm in Rhode Island. And so I didn't do it for a few weeks because I found it difficult to wire. It takes practice, and I'm like a go-getter. So I put the wire down like 2 weeks after, so I started collecting the crystals. Things that I could wrap, and it just came like that, and these pieces that I were creating were like so beautiful. I didn't really know what the stones were really at that time, so I made like 14 of them, and I put them on Facebook, and they all went within 24 hours.
Oh, that's quick.
And then the week after, I did another 14, and they all went within 24 hours. And I was just like, thank you, universe.
So the universe was telling you this is what you need to be doing.
God.
Yeah, because they were going so quick.
I just love doing it.
Yeah.
And then I started getting into charms on the pieces, and I could wrap like angel wings, metal angel wings, and then I started getting little beads and adding like little beads to it. And so now I pretty much know what the stones are, but the meanings of them I know a little bit about. I've had people contact me from Texas. I've made pendants for five people in a family. This woman, she wanted all their
How come TV
the
isn't showing
birthstones.
pictures?
I don't know.
Oh, the birthstones for each person in the family.
Yeah, it was just it's just amazing.
Yeah.
So that was. I get a lot of special orders.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you. Yeah, if that's the case though. So that's actually quite interesting.
We might have
so
to
it's
start
definitely
over
kind of
here.
like
Yeah.
it's kind of like a backwards way of how a lot of people don't sell their business, but it still works. So it's just kind of like the back end, but it's like the back door.
Yeah.
But I mean, so it's like usually the customers, usually they would, it's like, okay, this is what I'm offering.
Maybe not.
And then, let people pay for that though. So the fact that you get a request, so it's like definitely a unique way to do this.
Yeah, I had a woman from Texas actually send me a stone that her grandmother had given her, and I wrapped it.
That is quite the honor, isn't it?
And I was, when I look at the stone itself, though, I always ask, what am I going to do with you? What am I going to create?
So they talk to you.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
What was that particular stone?
It was a Mexican, crazy lace Mexican agate. It was absolutely gorgeous, and it was a little odd shaped, and I had just started wrapping, and so if I wrap, if it doesn't flow, I I can't do it, and I got to walk away. Like the wrapping has to flow while,
Okay.
just to create the piece, and yeah, that was, I
So
was
you work
so
with
honored.
each, yeah. So you work with each crystal though, and they tell you how they want to be wrapped.
No, usually they leave it up to me and the universe.
Well, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
sometimes you feel like if it doesn't flow right, though, it's like it's not like
It's not.
it's not
don't-
working
yeah.
right. Yeah, so you just stop and then come back to it after.
Yep.
Yeah, so
That's
actually
happened a few
interesting.
times.
Yeah.
If I'm not in the zone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it has to work right. The
I have to be in the zone, or I can't.
Yeah. So you have a couple of pieces up here, I think. Yeah, it looks like you got a couple of pieces up here as well. I think that's opal, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's a rainbow moonstone.
Yeah,
Oh,
very
okay,
good for
okay.
women's problems.
Oh, really? Yeah. So that one's wrapped quite nice though too. Though, do you find it hard though when they're smaller pieces?
Yes, I do, but I was wrapping larger pieces, and then people were like, "Can you do smaller pieces?"
Yeah, it's probably because it
So-
weighs on the neck a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, I wrap all different pieces, and the other piece that I have there is a citrine moon. That's one of my favorite pieces ever. That's a happy stone. It brings prosperity.
You got to
and
zoom in on them.
I love that stone. And the
Yeah.
other one is a smoky quartz.
Yeah, I love how unique they are, but it works with the stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was taught a certain way of wrapping by that woman in New Hampshire. I love her work too. And I started doing my own. Like I learned how to cage wrap.
Okay.
Like because I'm like, how can I apply this to certain shapes, certain shapes. And so it just came to me, and it's been amazing. Even I've learned how to work with real thick wire, so when I wrap, I don't want to cover the whole stone. I want you to be able to see the stone,
yeah.
the beauty of it,
Yeah, because there's an accent to it.
How do you pick, how do you choose the stones that you're going to wrap?
I have a ton of stones. I don't know. They just kind of like, I have a bunch on my desk right now at home in my living room. And I just will sit there and be like, what am I going to do with you today? And what can I add to you? I've done some tiger eyes with angels. Those sell a lot. But I was on a heart kick, and I think that people, were like, what else are you going to wrap, So I started venturing out, and I wrap a lot of raw material too now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the gem quality, right? Though, so the raw isn't so shiny, right? Is that the difference between the raw quality?
The raw is, it's
Okay.
raw, it's not polished.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the polish is the gem quality versus
Yeah.
the raw.
A lot of people like the raw too, though. It's, before it's
'Cause it's different,
polished.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you realize every time you ask the question, what am I going to do? There's a guide up there.
Oh, I know.
That's a team of guides
Yeah.
that are saying, what do we think she should do now?
Oh, I know. It's all.
They're whispering in your ears.
They are. They are. Yep.
Do you meditate?
When I can.
You got to meditate
I used
on your
to.
crystals and see if that makes a difference in your wrapping.
Well, I think usually when I sit down to wrap, if I'm in the zone, I can wrap like 20 pieces in like an hour.
Wow.
Like it's just like bam, bam, I went out to Portland, and I travel. So I buy crystals from all over.
Okay.
All over the country I buy crystals too from, and yeah.
You ever go to the Phoenix Gem Show?
No, not
That's
yet. We
like-
haven't done gem shows yet.
It's like the premier.
I know, but I've bought
Stone,
from,
rock
so I
stone.
have connections now. So I have connections with people that do that. Yeah, I'm still like, I'm getting there, I have a website that's not up and running yet.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's my kind of website.
Etsy, but I'm thinking of doing Etsy. It's a lot of work, and like I said, I have a
What
full-time
is,
job.
for us on computer people, what is
It's
Etsy?
it's a shop, like you can go in and just type in
Yeah, it's
anything that you want.
etsy.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of like
Okay.
little shop owners that go on there.
It's boutique-y, I
Yeah.
think you would call it.
Yeah,
You know,
you have to go to the description
for-
of it.
So you present your material that you want to sell on Etsy or whatever that is.
Etsy. Yeah, I'm in the process of doing that. Yes.
All right.
And I know it's going to be big.
Yeah.
I've been told by
Well, why
many
don't we
people.
do it then,
Yeah, we are. I am.
tomorrow?
yeah. When she's ready, though, she'll be doing it.
It'll
yeah.
happen when it's supposed to happen. That's how I
And when
look at
somebody, when you get around to putting it up there, how is somebody going to find you on it?
Yeah.
it. I don't know. I'll find that out, I guess, as I go along.
Do you have a Facebook page?
I do have a Facebook page. It's Lisa's Wire Creations of Rhode Island. And I also have, that's a group. So that's a group. It's a private group. And I also have a page that's called Sassy Gems, because that's the name that.
Called what? Say it again.
Sassy Gems.
Sassy
That's
Gems?
what I've given
That's
my
cute.
gems.
I like that.
And I clean house for
Sassy
a
Jim.
patent lawyer. So he looked it all up for me. And yeah, I'm doing everything.
Yeah, by the book, yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the
I
question.
want to venture out of cleaning, and I want to do this full time.
You do this stuff with other people?
No, just
No,
me.
no. You just said you did.
What do
You
you
said
mean?
you
House
have a
cleaning?
group of people that
group.
do this.
That Lisa
No, it's a Facebook
designs.
group that she she's the admin for.
Yeah.
That people get onto the Facebook group, and that's how she buys some of her stuff.
Oh, how do
She
you
sells.
sell the stuff, I guess is what I'm trying to
Sometimes
ask.
I'll go live on my Facebook page.
Okay, what I'm thinking is that part of what you're going to be doing is selling wrappings for other people, not just yours.
Well, she does some of that. There's some requests though that she gets stuff from people send her stones.
Do you mean selling other people's
Other
wraps?
people are wrapping,
I've
and
taught
you're
a few
selling it,
people how to wrap. It was an idea.
and you're going to sell it for them,
It was an
and you'll
idea.
make money doing that.
That was an idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Right. So do you also sell
Doesn't
these as
work.
I'm
well?
willing to.
It doesn't work if it's just an idea. It's got to be a doing.
Yeah,
So do you sell these as well though too though, like this?
yes.
Okay, because these are a little big to wrap though. That's why I was wondering.
Those are palm stones. So with these, this is a golden healer. It's a healing stone. So you're supposed to sit with it to meditate.
Okay.
You know, when I do the Reiki, I do Reiki and stuff too. And yeah, we have all different types of stones for the chakras
Oh, okay.
too.
So you sell that at the chakra set? Is that what that's called?
Yeah, you can get chakra sets. I mean, I'm into, I've been selling some of, you know, some of my stock because I have so much.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So it's just whatever comes or what you have though. So these are what's here though. So it's some of the crystals that you sell as well too, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what these are.
Have you made any unique pendulums that with
I
wrapping?
haven't made pendulums yet. I have a few. I have, when I tell you, I have thousands and thousands of stones. So on my business cards, I have that I do special orders. And like people will message me and say, can you do a special order? I'm interested in tiger eye or, you know, labradorite. And what I do is I go through all my stones. And then I'll line them up and I take pictures and I send them.
Do you? Every one I've seen that you've done, they're all really neat, but they're all one stone. Have you tried combining multiple different kinds of stones together?
Together? I have. Yeah,
Okay.
I have like over 500 pendants at the house. I've sold quite a bit of pendants. What I do when I wrap, like one piece, like if I want
Now,
to
what is
add
that stone
something.
you're wearing,
this
by the
is
way?
obsidian, which is
Okay.
a grounding stone and it expels negative energy.
one of my
That's
favorites.
where I have a lot. And I have hematite, which does that too. Because I need to be grounded because I'm like out there sometimes, you
Just
know.
use your breath. It's easier.
You know, no, I love the crystals, you know, and I believe that they do work. You know,
Can
they
I-
are healing, and I believe when I make a piece for somebody, That I put all love, and I'm also Reiki certified, so I even add the energy from the universe into them. You know, I believe in that. So
Yeah. Can I make a suggestion? Because I worked with gems. What I found is I got containers and stuff instead of boxes, and they were little cabinets. They were all different colored drawers. So I was able to put red stones in one, so I wasn't looking through lots and lots of different ones.
Well, I have probably about 12 containers filled with stones, but I keep all the same kind together. You know, that's how I do it right now.
Yeah.
So now we're going to have to subdivide the different kinds.
So now even my pendants are, and now I have them. I used to keep all the same kind of stone together, but now because I've been doing like fairs, I did like the Apple Festival, Apple Valley Minerals puts on a show. I don't know if you know Lewis. And
I don't.
once a month, you know.
Is that
so
virtual?
He and
that
No, it's
somewhere
out
else?
in
It's in
Smithfield.
Smithfield.
It's in Smithfield, yeah. So I arranged my pendants by price now. It's just easier for me because
For people, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't been there in 10 years
Well,
since
he
the guy
passed
died.
away, yeah. And he gave it to his apprentice.
His apprentice or his son? Or nephew or something?
It was someone who was apprenticing to him. He gave the whole operation to him.
Well,
Yeah.
I noticed that
Anyone who could carry it, he said.
I saw an ad where they have another shop somewhere, I think it was in Arizona.
I wouldn't be surprised, because he was a very big operation.
Very super knowledgeable.
He had
There's
the
a
great
lot
big,
of
he had a
stuff
lot
in
of the
that store.
cathedrals, the great big stones.
Yeah. Well,
He had a lot of everything.
we put up all tents at the I think it's a Portuguese American club, something like that in Smithfield. That's
Oh,
where
for-
for when we do
Situate?
the gem and fossil.
Yeah, that's
thing.
right down the road from his shop. But his shop is
Yep.
like, it doesn't even look like a shop when you go up to
Right.
it. It's all boarded up and everything.
Little house, yeah. I love. He went to Arizona, and me and my husband went. We bought a bunch of stuff from him as soon as he came back. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Well, it's
Right.
good to have good connections.
yeah.
I have connections all over right now, Tennessee, Delaware, New Jersey, and the people that I know in New Jersey, they travel all over the place. They're always, and they go live, and then they have really good price, because I've been shopping around, so I kind of know what's a good price. And,
Go
you know.
visit Brazil.
What is it?
Go visit Brazil.
I've never heard of it.
Brazil.
It's a country.
Oh, Brazil. Oh.
And Mount Ida in Arkansas. In the summertime, they have a store will have a thing the size of a Stop and Shop parking lot.
Okay.
And this table was 25 cents a rock. This table, the next table was, 4x8 tables. And the next one will be 35 cents a rock, 50 cents a rock,
Well,
dollar a rock.
I have a
Yeah.
crystal from Brazil. My friend Chris went.
Well,
Oh,
most,
did he?
Yeah.
most crystals do come from, nowadays, a
Well, I
lot
have
of them come from.
Moroccan. I have some from Morocco, Australia. I have turquoise from Mexico. Like I have so much.
Yeah.
Do you have any hematite diamonds?
Yes,
You do?
Herkimer
That's what I
diamonds.
meant, yes, yes.
Yeah, those go really quick.
Do they?
I did a few because I also shop at the craft stores and I get charms, and I
Yeah.
found these beautiful golden. My sister bought like 3 of them, golden copper wings, and I put a diamond like in the middle of it.
Oh.
Smoky quartz around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those.
Yeah, those would go fast, yes.
Yep.
All right, so you have the Facebook page, correct? What's the name of that again?
Lisa's Wire Creations of Rhode Island.
Now, do you have an email or a phone number that's associated with that, though? Or is it just through the Facebook page so people contact you?
Just through Facebook right now, but
Okay.
on my business cards, it has my phone number and my email.
Okay, so what is that?
Lisa A. Bedard, Bedard, 2 A's, Lisa A. Bedard at AOL.com.
Okay.
And yeah, my people can message.
Trouble is, all those people out there watching you on television aren't gonna have one of your cards.
Yeah.
Well, that's why she gave the email and the Facebook page,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so they can look it up. Yeah.
That's silly. Who does
I'm
that?
easy to find too.
lot of
Lisa
people-
Bedard. I have a sunflower with sunglasses on my Facebook page.
That's a good profile picture. It really is.
I was like, that's happy and
Yeah.
shiny.
Yeah, it definitely works though for you though.
Yeah.
So like say though, I know we mentioned this already though too, but so like this pie stone or the donut stone, you can write up that if I wanted you to, though, if I requested it though.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That with a little charm
Yeah.
and a little wrap
Yeah.
would be very pretty.
And we were just talking about that though too. I'm like, oh, that's actually a good idea because I use this for one of my classes that I teach. So I think that would be a good idea.
That's what you do. You hypnotize them.
Not exactly, but we'll go with that.
I've made pieces for people in recovery too. They were like the Serenity Prayers, and I put like a dragonfly on it. Yeah, I sold quite a bit of those. You know, all different things.
Yeah. So how many people tell you that it's something that buying is like a birthday gift or a Christmas gift for somebody?
A lot.
Do they do tell you that?
I get a lot of special orders.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so they do tell you that up front. Yeah.
Yep, and then I'll say, well, you know, do they like a specific stone? You know, do they have specific colors that they like? What's going on in their life? I have a friend that I met through Facebook from a page, and her daughter's has cancer. And it was...
Your daughter is what?
Has cancer.
Oh.
And I had bought this seraphonite. It's a stone that is supposed to guide with, you know, help with cancer. And it was kind of big, so I took it apart and I put it back together and I saved a piece of it and I wrapped it and I sent it to her and I said, here's the bracelet and here's the pendant and give it to your daughter, you know, and she was so thankful for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so
What color is seraphonite? I've heard about
it's
it.
like a green. It's a green, but it has shiny. It's shiny. It's so pretty. It's really, really pretty.
Is it smoky?
It's very expensive.
Is it? So it must be rare then.
You can't see through it.
Okay.
What did you call it?
Seraphonite. But
Like a seraphim angel.
there's so many
Yeah, I
different
was
ways
thinking
that people pronounce the crystals too. Just like lepidolite is a stone for anxiety. Some people call it lepidolite.
Yeah.
You know, there's just like
Well,
so
people
many-
don't know how to pronounce them.
Yeah, but it depends what part of the country, too.
Yeah, I've noticed that though too for a lot of things. Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's playing with one of your crystals.
the clear quartz.
Yeah.
He's measuring the energy.
No, just
And I
playing
also
with it.
give, when I package up a pendant, I also give like little pieces of the crystal quartz.
think of the pen.
And I
we
put
could
it in
make
the
with
package because
Not ideal for that.
I could wrap that for you.
Kill yourself in your sleep.
Because the clear quartz will keep all your other crystals clean and clear. And selenite does that too.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
have a lot of selenite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you get a lot of requests for those as well too?
For the
The selenite and the clear quartz.
not
as much.
really.
What did you say about it?
Does she get
It
requests?
clears the energy. So I was
It's
wondering
kind
if
of
you.
I just
specialized.
put
They're
it in.
Usually, I got pieces of
put
it
it
next to
in.
my bed. They're
Yeah,
like
you
that
do.
big.
I put it in. I put like little pieces that I got from. I think she's in West Virginia. She's called the Goblin Queen. She's awesome. And
That's an
yeah,
interesting name.
when I give the people, they'll usually message me like, "Oh, you put a crystal in there," and I'm like, "That keeps it clean and clear." You
Yeah,
know?
during delivery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that. They'll just pick up energy that whatever happens between
Right.
the manufacturer, the person that wraps it, to the person. Though.
I have an attuning fork too that I use.
Do you use that to clear the energy though? Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could use a tuning fork for that.
Yep.
How would you do that?
I just bang it and go around it. Or you can sage the stones.
Yeah.
I know when I've bought stones, especially when I was out west, they sage. They'll put them in a bag and then they sage.
Yeah, that's one of the ways I clear my crystals is through the sage.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a couple of different ways. You always want to do that though because whoever's handling it doesn't always have the best energy. And you want to try to keep it as clear as possible. As we know, though, with these practitioners, though, that we know it's just sometimes you get the really heavy energy that we don't necessarily want. So you got to just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and you get sometimes a lot of non-believers, and that's fine.
Yeah, and that's okay. It's just
That's
not their
okay.
path. Yeah.
Right. I mean, I would never thought that I'd be doing this. You know.
15 years ago, I didn't think we were doing half the stuff that I do now, though. So I
know.
get it.
I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, though. I enjoy it. I love special orders. And, you know, people usually come to me with an issue or a problem, and I do a lot of research. I can't memorize everything, but I do my best.
Do people bring you their rocks that
Yeah.
they want to be?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yes. Yep.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, though, I think you said
Yeah,
earlier,
she
though,
sent
that
one.
yeah, there was a Mexican.
My
stone.
daughter-in-law's mother,
Yeah.
actually, from Texas. Yep.
Yeah, a Mexican
The
piece. Stone,
Mexican.
yeah.
Crazy lace.
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
love
remember the
crazy
name.
lace.
Yeah, me too.
I have it in all the colors.
Do you? I love the red. I believe hers was had the red in it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
pretty, so pretty. And I also, so I started doing the pendants. So then I had some messages. Do you have any earrings? And I'm like, no, I don't have any earrings. So then I
think
started
that's the
doing
next-
earrings.
yeah.
I started doing earrings. I do earrings. I do bracelets. I've made a bunch of different bracelets with charms and yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting, though. Like you know, when people ask you about certain things, that's the next step what you got to be doing.
Yep.
Do you find that easier to do the earrings though, or is that like a little bit harder because they're smaller?
I'd rather wrap a pendant, but
Okay.
I have this woman that always wants me to make sets for her. So,
Okay.
like if I do like a bumblebee jasper, she loves that, and I don't have anything, I match the crazy lace, because certain crazy lace will look like match the bumblebee color.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
So it might not be the same stone, but I match.
Yeah.
I match. Yeah, I'm good
So
at
they
it.
must look so nice like that together. Yeah. So you get a lot of requests like that, or was it just one or two though, like requests like that? You get
lot.
quite a few.
I get a lot, yeah, especially around people's birthdays
Oh, okay.
or yeah.
Do you
special
find it
occasions.
hard to give away some of your pieces?
Well, when I'm wrapping it, like this one, the citrine, I'll be like, I'm not giving this away, but I give a lot of, I sell a lot and I give a lot, and I can't hold on to it.
Yeah, it's
if it's
hard.
meant to
You
be.
can only wear so much.
And I have a lot of the woman that I bought all my pendants that taught me how to wire wrap. I have a lot of, her pieces, and
Now,
I
how-
wear mine.
Two or three of these pieces have dragonflies on them. Do you buy them or do you make them?
No, I buy them, buy the charms. So that's a whole nother. I have boxes of charms.
How do you adhere them? Through the wire or with
Yeah, I put them through the
adhesive?
wire. It's
You
a
put them
bead.
through the wire.
Yeah. So they
And
can't
I
go
wrap
anywhere.
really tight too, so that way, it doesn't come loose. And if anything happens, sometimes if you're wearing a sweater or something,
gets
it
tugged
might.
on it, yeah.
I guarantee all my work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you probably don't have like too many requests to fix a piece though, because of
I
that.
think
yeah.
one or two in the past year and a half.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
pretty
that's
good, actually. Yeah,
That's a good average.
Yeah,
Out of
it really
maybe
is. Yeah,
1,000 pieces, maybe.
Yeah.
So that's good.
yeah. So you can't always control everything though, but that's a
Right,
really good
right.
statistic though for you for that. You don't get too many requests to fix something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. So this is kind of like your therapy. It sounds like.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I have dogs, so when the dogs start going crazy, I'm like, time to stop. I have huskies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So they want
Oh,
your
yeah.
attention.
I'll be rapping and I'll be like, when I do lives, this husky here going to be in there, And they have their little touch.
Yeah, they shed a lot though. They do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's nice though. So do the dogs ever tell you when it's time to stop?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Luna, she'll howl at me.
Say, oh, I want
Oh,
some
yeah.
attention, Mama.
Oh, yeah. Then I know I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't work like that. I can't.
Yeah, it's too much of a distraction.
I
Yeah.
can't. A shoe. No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your kids are teenagers now, though.
My kids?
Yeah.
I have 3 boys, 33, 29, and 23.
Oh, okay, so they're not
Her
underfoot.
grandkids are teenagers.
I have 9 grandkids.
Oh,
Yes.
boy.
Wow.
Yep. Well, it's my second marriage, and my husband has kids that have kids too. So yeah, it's
Quite the house though when it comes to parties though, huh?
everybody gets pendants.
It's appropriate, right? It's very
I'm
appropriate.
like, pick one for your birthday,
Yeah.
and then they message me.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, so it's an easy gift, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Is
It's
your
like a
husband
candle.
interested in rocks?
Oh my God, he loves He loves shopping with me. We go all over the place.
And when are you going to teach him to do it?
No, he won't. He likes watching. He likes watching.